Knack is gonna tear this podcast apart.
Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall. Trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a stumble quest.
Last time on Stumble Quest, the gang has a louder than anticipated breakfast as Knack elephant explodes and ragdolls the inn patrons. The gang cheeses it into an alley and everyone catches up on their various activities from the previous night, after ruining the innkeeper's livelihood. Larian shares his hopeful plan to reunite with his family, but decides to stick with the group until they can see him safely on his way.
So what do you do?
So what do we do?
The hullabaloo just north of you is slowly increasing in volume as more people are crowded about.
We were talking about going back to this place that Brix had scoped out. What are we going to do with your friend Art? Is he actually coming with us, or is he going to stay somewhere?
I mean, you can ask him.
I guess I could. Okay, Larian, what do you want to do?
Are you
Would you like
coming
to come with
us?
or would you like to stay somewhere?
Oh,
I truly cannot tell you at this point in time what is actually safer. So,
I mean, that's a hard call for sure. I can't really think of anywhere that I would want to stay right now. So I guess if it's all the same to you guys, I'll just tag along for a while.
Okay.
Cool.
It's probably the best. We don't have a healer anyway, so.
We'll probably need to deliver him to his family, won't we?
We're delivering him to a boat when we get to other city, but we can't leave this city without resolving what we've started here.
I.e. the cult.
Yeah, because then we're just
It's
putting
fine.
days between this murder and finding a cult and whatever schedule they seem to have been pushing up that Brix overheard. So we need to figure that out. And then we can go and deliver him to a fishing boat, I think, that is going to take him to his family.
A fishing boat?
Yeah, the fishing
We'll just
boat.
put him
was
on a fishing
out
boat
on
and
the,
send
on
him
the
off to
west
sea.
coast. Well, that was the plan.
That's the plan. That's literally the plan.
That was his
Not making
plan.
things up here, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. Good old Larian and his fishing boat friend.
So we are making him an accessory of crime. That is pretty good.
I mean, he was already in jail.
To be fair, he's already an accessory to crime. He escaped jail.
You're so right. He's accessory to a lot of things at this point.
Now, they kind of made him an accessory to crime. We didn't really. They put him in jail.
Yeah. And we broke him
So
out of
anything.
jail.
By proxy of just associating with us even slightly.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, to be fair, if anyone's at fault for making him an accessory to jail, it's Art for talking to him in the first place and telling him things.
I didn't tell him anything. I just told him I was alive.
That's fair.
That's the only thing I
That
told
was
him.
enough.
And that was the thing that got him put in jail. Are we going to the... we should go scope it out in the daytime. Be seen in a place that's not here. Probably.
Okay.
Actually, that would be good.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Seen somewhere that's not a dark alley? That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Well, now that I have all of this information before we leave, I'm going to say that Will is just like, a moment, please. And he's going to walk like a few paces away and just like, put his hands together and lace his fingers. And I'm going to try to talk to my patron. How does that go? I'm going to focus really hard. And I will try to project some good intentions or whatever.
Or
And not be
whatever.
particularly ornery.
What?
Oh. It's like, good morning. I
Sup?
hope I find you well on this day.
Speak your purpose.
This relationship is never going to work if I'm the only one trying. Just a quick question, if you feel like you are in the right mood to answer. Do you know a guy called Pellinor? Does he have anything to do with you?
Eleanor,
Hmm.
the one of which you seek is beyond my sight.
Huh. Okay. How about the Church of the One God? Ring any bells?
A familiar name, but unfamiliar in its current state.
Wow. We'd get along a lot better if we could always just communicate a little bit like this. Okay.
Well, if you weren't always trying to oppose me, perhaps we could.
I am so sorry. It's just that you stole my soul and lied to me. You can't change contracts with tiny little print at the end.
My lawyer
It's been a lot
disagrees.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
That I agree on.
Very good.
Okay. Fine, I'm not going to argue with you here right now. I didn't even have my coffee, okay? I'm having a terrible day. Thank you for answering. Right.
I'm very sorry about your coffee. That is one thing I can sympathize with.
Oh, that's a joke. It's not real.
Okay.
Aw.
Fuck!
He doesn't respond at all when you say the coffee thing. In actuality.
He's judging you.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
laughing at you silently. You
So I
can
have,
feel it.
I've noticed a few things have changed recently. I'm guessing that is your doing.
Such as?
Not very nice, grasping for a little bit more of my soul when I was in a bad way. That was pretty naughty.
It's all part of the contract that you signed.
Oh, good gods in heaven? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Good God, and wherever.
Okay, I let go of my hands. And I dust my jacket.
Bye, bitch.
Oh, God.
Whoa!
I really think this should. I think all of that should be canon. I think this
Yeah.
Sorry about your coffee. Bye, bitch.
Sorry about your
Listen,
coffee. Bye,
we
bitch.
may not be
Fuck
on
off.
the best of terms, but even I can respect loss of coffee is a tragic one. But generally, I don't give a fuck. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But the rest of the state of your life. Okay.
Ha ha.
I'll walk back. I'm ready.
What was that about?
I was consulting my patron about a couple of the things you just informed me of, mostly.
Did you learn anything?
Oh yeah, I think I have. I have an inkling that this Church of the One God talking about the God of Death, I think they might be involved with something that is not what they think it is. I do not think it is the God of Death.
I would be inclined to agree.
Suppose we can't find out. So this Bellinor guy, I really don't know who he is. And I also think he doesn't really know what he's doing. Whatever the thing that he is communing with actually is.
You hear Oswalt as he slowly is pulling himself up from sitting down, leaning up against the alley wall to get up, and he goes, So we're gonna go pick a fight with these fucking cultists or what?
I don't know if we're picking fights.
I don't think they're gonna. I think they'll force the issue. But if it makes you feel any better, I've never felt more confident than I do right now.
It doesn't. It doesn't make me feel better.
Okay.
All right, let's go check this place out.
Yes. At any rate, these people are getting closer, so we have to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Real quick, is Art still using special ears?
Always. It's 10 minutes. No, I think it's longer than that, but yeah.
Probably. Could I get you to roll a listen, please?
Oh, good.
No, it's possibly helpful.
It's a 22.
Okay. So, from what you can surmise as being just outside the inn, you can hear just absolute mayhem as people are gathered around and chatting and arguing and just being kind of panicked. But you can also pick out some people talking about the supposed bombing.
Okay.
And amongst this group that is talking about this bombing, they are also slowly connecting that to the bombing at King's Peak a while ago now.
Okay.
Interesting.
And are also from the crowd of people picking up on the fact that there were figures in these funny gray cloaks So they are thinking that there might be something there.
My theory was correct.
We are inadvertently framing the Church of the One God.
Guess so.
For
the
all the
shit
things that
been
we've
up
done.
to.
Out of just pure curiosity.
Out of pure chaos.
I think we might be ending the world because we are curious.
Guys, are we the baddies? I know Nick's made the joke before, but
I don't know.
I think we're definitely gonna be leading up to a ha-ha, you did my job for me. I am the big bad.
I
just might.
Yeah, I think a little bit. But I think also a lot of this shit would have been happening without us.
Nobody's even playing us. We're just playing ourselves.
It's true. I don't know why we're doing this. We keep saying it, but we truly, all we know is something really bad is happening, or something is happening. Something really different is happening, and we think it's bad. That's what is fueling this entire adventure.
Fair.
And there's this guy who's an asshole who wears a gray cloak, and his name's Cal.
Mm-hmm.
We have a wealth of information, truly.
Now you have two names of assholes, though. You have Cal and Bellinor.
But Bellinor is probably just the local sect that reports to Cal. He's
the local asshole.
He's just the local asshole. He's the same as the guy who planted all the bombs in King's Peak, where he's like, they did this to me. And it's like, oh no, someone modified your memories to make you think they did it to you. And now you just submitted yourself to this thing for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's go check out the place. Art will keep in mind that they have suspicions about the people in gray cloaks, and make sure that the gray cloak that he has is well hidden in his bag.
Okay.
So they do not get clocked with one. The other place was it was around this market area, right?
It was in the smaller marketplace near the center of town.
We'll go shop in that market.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you shop for?
Knack wants pepper.
Okay.
Oh, to make Sock sneeze.
He wanted to find a spice trader, and I just want to buy a thing of pepper.
As you guys are casually walking around town, trying to not make a scene, guards are slowly spreading out and kind of sweeping the town. They don't seem to be paying you any mind at present. When you reach the marketplace, it's just starting to open up. So all the vendors are setting up their stalls and such. There is one particular stall that is readily apparently stocked with spices and other foodstuffs. 'Tis a lizard man.
Ah,
His.
'Tis, yes. And around his waist, he's got a rope from which hangs a collection of colorful gourds.
nothing like some gourds to really set a mood, you know?
He's got all kinds of food, different fruits, different dried meats, all kinds of spices.
Knack steps up and clasps his hands together and looks around at all the fine spices, and he's twiddling his fingers. He's trying to seem like, oh, there's so much here. How am I ever going to choose? But he knows exactly what he wants.
How can I help you, young man?
You have a wonderful bouquet of spices here, my friend.
Yes, thank you.
I would like some of your finest pepper, ground peppercorns.
Very good. How much would you like?
Shit, I didn't think this part through.
Knack's face just goes like, oh, what sizes do spices come in?
One large shaker?
An excellent choice, my friend.
Wow.
Oh, Knack's like, oh, thank God. Oh.
He takes one of the gourds off of his waist and hands it towards Knack.
That will be 15 silver, please.
I thought you were going to say gold, and I was like, that's some expensive ass pepper.
That will be 125 gold pieces.
Oh my God. Knack says,
of course, my man.
And reaches down to his pouch of gold and pats and remembers that he has no money. He gave it to the old lady. He got rid of all of his money.
Oh, fuck.
Knack has a cold sweat. He goes, oh.
I'm not paying again.
Of course.
You lost your dad over here.
Art comes up and gives the 15 silver.
Knack
Ask mom
looks
for
down
the
at-
15 silver.
Knack looks down at the 15 silver and for the first time considers the consequences of all of his actions of the past day. It's just like, boy, I'm being real dumb, and now everyone else is picking up after me.
That's what friends do.
Thank you, my friend. I'll get you back for that one. Oh, want some pepper?
I'm fine, thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much.
He nods to you and, like lizards tend to do, licks his own eyeball.
God.
Knack nods at that, trying his best to be polite, not say anything about it. It's just the thing lizards do, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Carved into the side of your surprisingly large gourd filled with pepper, in big balloon letters, it says pepper, by the way.
Balloon letters?
Yeah. Like in big, bold letters, it's carved into the side. It says pepper.
In common?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Of course, you too. Enjoy the sunshine.
What a sweet lizard, man. I like him.
That's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Knack nods politely and walks away, holding his gourd. He goes up to Socks and says,
We're going to give you some training, my friend.
I know he didn't understand what I said, and that's his only response, but
yeah,
I like to think that he's excited about it.
He's excited because you sounded excited.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like Socks has reason to be afraid, like very afraid of me.
No. You sounded stoked, and so he picked up on the energy of that, and so he was like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but let's do it.
Me too.
Cool. I'm excited.
While we're here, Oswald's going to look for a place to buy pants.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is he not wearing pants right now?
Booty shorts.
No, he's got booty shorts.
Got booty shorts because they got...
Yeah!
They got bitten off by hellhounds.
Booty shorts got bit off by hellhounds.
Killed a man in booty shorts. This is a bad rap song.
Say that to the pants seller. Hello.
Hello,
Pants
I am the
pants got ripped off by
vendor.
hellhounds.
And then I killed a
Very
man in booty shorts. I mean,
That was really
I hugged a man in
embarrassing,
booty
so I need
shorts.
Fuck.
The thing-
I mean, fuck.
The thing that I like about this visual is that he's wearing his big coat still, and I imagine it's all like done up. So every now and then, when the bottom part
Flutters out.
flutters out a little bit, it's just a leg.
Way
You
too much
definitely-
leg.
you
He
definitely
looks
look
like a flash.
Yeah, he looks like a
Right.
flasher.
Yeah.
Tasteful flasher.
Okay.
Hello, pants man.
And the fact that he's like kind of drunk and already like creepy
Oh.
looking, absolute flasher.
Oh.
Yeah, none of this is helping.
Oswald's like,
That's good.
Perfect.
Don't look at Billy.
There's a pervert in
Billy.
the market.
Yeah, Billy. He came back from hell.
He
He
came
was
back from
reincarnated.
hell.
He
as
came
a-
back from
as a
hell to
young
call
elf.
Oswald a pervert.
There he goes.
There he goes.
Back to hell.
Yeah. He's again. No! That was it. The return of Billy for one moment. So Oswald is going to a pants vendor of sorts.
or clothing vendor, a place that sells pants.
Okay. They don't really have anything in black. It's like a lot of light, puffy materials in lighter colors. But, I mean, you can find pants. There are some darker, like, purples. Fuck. You could buy materials to dye it. And
I mean,
then
I already
yourself.
have materials to make more pants. I did buy that and then spend all my time making a tearaway jacket for
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Which is much appreciated, actually.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Just buy yourself some purple hammer pants. It'll be fine.
And
Yeah,
on
just
the
some like
next-
temp pants.
Yeah, I'll
temp pants.
I'll take the purple pants as temp pants.
And then you have emergency pants.
Because God knows you do need a second set of pants.
You go through an
You go
oddly
through
number
pants.
amount of
I
pants.
get mauled a lot. It's not
Specifically in the thighs.
If I had a nickel for every time you had pants turned into booty shorts, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it happened twice.
There you go.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So you buy some purple pants.
Mhm.
That'll be 20 silver, please.
all right. Oswald pays
Fantastic. Thank you very
and then
much.
just puts the pants on over his booty shorts.
Please
Right then and
enjoy
there.
your very breezy, puffy purple pants.
It's a look.
I want you to know that Brix thinks you look absolutely stupid, and every time you're not looking, she's definitely batting around the extra material of your pants.
It's fine.
Are they like Bontan pants or like bell bottoms?
No, they're more like Bontan pants.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay, so what is Oswalt wearing right now? He's got the captain's
Bontan
coat.
Well, no,
captain's coat.
It's not the
The big
captain's
hat.
coat. It's the duster coat that he bought.
Right, yeah, the duster. That's right.
So he's wearing
Okay, so he's got the duster.
I always imagined it being kind of double-breasted, so he wears the top clothes. So he's got this big fucking coat on over purple pants that are over booty shorts, and then this big hat and the leather glove.
I love it.
That is a look.
You look like a JoJo character right now.
Probably.
Do
I don't
you
imagine.
look like a JoJo character?
I don't imagine you can see the pants too much, except for again the occasional like of the coat.
Yeah.
Which really takes him down a couple of notches, let's be real. Because he would be rather intimidating if it were not for the purple genie pants.
What about footwear? Is Oswalt wearing like loafers?
No, the boots. He bought boots.
Oh,
Oh my god, even better.
great. Fantastic.
Yeah, so it's like you either look ridiculous because I'm wearing booty shorts, or I look ridiculous because I'm wearing purple pants.
Yeah.
At least I don't look like a pervert anymore.
Yeah, you just look like a JoJo character.
No, instead
Fucking
you look like a
Billy.
very specific pervert.
Fucking trying here.
Like a man who
just trying
steals
to be
pants.
normal.
Like a man who steals pants. Yeah.
And collects them, puts them on. Is there a forge here or a smithy or whatever the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. I want a sword.
All
Fair
right.
enough. I've been saying it for ages. We just haven't stopped. I left my sword embedded in someone's shoulder back in the palace or whatever, and now I no longer own a sword.
Oh.
Yeah, because you stole a sword from somebody, right? And then you put it in a guy.
And left it there because I was in a stage of disrepair. I understand, but
I mean, if we're just shopping, Art might come look at weapons as well. Not that I think he could afford a weapon.
come,
But let's see.
come.
Weapons aren't that expensive, honestly.
Yeah, but if I was going to upgrade a weapon, it would be a magical weapon, which are
Hmm.
kind of expensive.
Yes, those are extremely expensive.
Yes.
What kind of a sword do you want?
I would think, is it a saber that pirates have? I just want like a classy one.
A cutlass?
But I don't really like rapiers because they're two things. So I guess a cutlass is the way in between a saber and a rapier. So
Okay.
yes, something like that is moderately stylish. Just to leave it in somebody else at some point to watch it
Yeah,
happen.
just to leave it in a guy. It's 15 gold
Okay.
to have that forged for you.
I don't have to pay any extra for it being cool and pretty, do I?
Yes.
I do?
Well, yeah.
Ugh, piss. Okay, well,
What the fuck do you mean? Of course, you're getting a custom job, but yeah.
If you have it mastercrafted, it'll be a +1 to hit.
Masterwork quality adds 300 gold to the cost of a
okay.
normal weapon.
Let's just forget about that. I just want it to be pretty. I don't want it to give me +1 to hit and pay 300 gold for that.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
me.
Yeah, that would bump it from fucking 15 to 350.
No. I just want it to be a fancy longsword.
All right.
Like a
All right.
fancy.
Give me 3 extra gold.
Okay, so
And
like
I'll
18.
put some like wiggly gold lines on it.
No, motherfucker. I want it to be pretty everywhere. Don't just do wiggly gold lines. I'm warning you. I'm not in a good mood today.
All right, fuck. What do you
This
want?
guy's underselling himself. He's like, yeah, whatever.
I should actually like design a sword right quick.
All right, fine. 5 extra gold. If you want something more complicated than just some wiggly lines.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm not fucking with
Okay,
you.
I'm really big and angry, so don't.
This guy's
Yeah,
gonna
and
spit
I
in your
have
sword.
a fucking hammer and a bunch of really hot metal.
He's gonna
Spit in
break
your
out an
sword.
actual fight. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna break out an actual fight at the smithies. He's just punching
I
each
swear
other.
to God, if you fuck with me, I'm gonna forge some piss directly into your sword
Oh, that'd be so great.
as a
What if
prank.
you just like,
Piss
what's it
sword.
called?
How's
you
your
quench
piss
it?
sword
Yeah,
there,
just
buddy?
quench it.
Ah,
He
dang, by
quenches
the
it in
piss
a vat of
sword.
piss.
He keeps a vat of piss
Just for
specifically for
customers that are annoying. No.
No, of
Anyway,
course not.
reals now. No, I just
God.
want it to be a little pretty, but otherwise.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be?
Well,
Oh,
if you
boy.
want it to be really nice,
Moderately nice.
all right, fine. 3
Okay.
3
so,
extra gold.
Was it 18?
Question.
What's up?
Is this a thing we're going to have to stick around for?
Yeah, do we have to stay here for like 3 days?
Oh, can I just pick one? Doesn't he have any? I don't need him.
I mean, yeah, he has pre-made swords.
Well, yeah, I just want
But they're
one
not
of
the
her
pretty
nicer
ones.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there are some that are adequately nice.
Oh.
They're not, like, incredible works of art.
Well, no, I don't need it to be that. I just need it to be moderately fancy. I think
Yeah,
you're getting,
yeah.
It is a pirate sword. I still want it to look like one.
Yes.
Okay.
They all have the gold squigglies.
Still,
No,
They
it would be
do have
15.
piss on them,
No,
though.
just give 15.
It's an
Yeah,
integral
they are
part
piss
of the
swords.
forging process, just like in ye old Roman times.
Oh.
Welcome to the
I
piss
came
forge.
to the worst forge in the entire city.
You came to the worst forge in the entire country.
Fine. I'll take the piss.
No, it's not a piss sword. It's a regular sword. It's very nice. It's got some like silver detailing.
Can it be gold?
There are gold variants.
Good. Yeah.
Those ones do have piss on
Okay.
them, though.
Art will have been like kind of meandering around with the others as they've been going through the marketplace,
Mm-hmm.
half keeping an eye on the abandoned shop that Brix had pointed out.
There are the big shop windows, of course. You can see very clearly inside to the abandoned shop, and you have not seen any activity the whole time you've been mulling about the area.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody coming in or out.
If I were to stand near the shop and use my special ears, do I hear anything?
Roll a listen, please.
Yeah, and I'm going to recast my special ears roll. It's 33.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to what Brix was hearing before the previous night, with people stomping around kind of being like, well, what the fuck happened with this damn plan?
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of hear a number of people all kind of sharing that same sentiment and stomping around.
I wonder if they're just like, where the fuck is Gary or whatever?
Where's Gary? What's happening? Yes, but then after a little while, you can hear them quiet down and stop stomping around. And then another voice, which you previously weren't hearing, says, when the disciples descend upon us, as surely they will, there is little we can do in our numbers. Average town guards can be fooled and bought, but I'm afraid we will have far less luck with the warriors of the false church. Whatever happened has put a hole in our plans, brothers. Enlightenment will have to wait. Fret not, however, for God has spoken unto me. And while the plan has changed, it has changed for the better. It is best we simply move on for now. And it seems to have calmed down the riled up lads a mite.
So last night when we were fighting this dude and Art had mentioned Havaste, they had been told like, oh, heretics, disciples of the false god, that kind of stuff. Can Art kind of, I guess what I'm going for is kind of like a sense motive just by the words, but are we the disciples? That's my question. Or are they talking about like a different group that they expect to come in? He would guess from the capital.
Could I get you to roll a sense motive to see if you can discern that or make a solid guess?
It is okay. My sense motive is quite high, so I'm going to tell you I didn't roll great, but I got a dirty 20.
Oh shit! So based on what you can hear and just from like the tone of voice, it does sound like he's expecting a separate group to come in from afar.
Okay, so that is also potentially concerning for us.
He may be referring to the Paladin Knights from the capital.
Yes.
So
yes. That's
That's a
kind
problem.
of where Art's head is that they could be referring to the Paladins from the capital, and he's like, we're all on the run from the same guys is the problem.
Interesting.
Okay.
You're
and
not
it doesn't
so different.
Ooh. I pause it again. Are we the baddies? No, because the church sucks. So
all of them.
All the churches suck. My God doesn't have a church. I can say that.
Haha. It's true. Yeah.
Okay. And then I would assume that I also get the idea that they're moving on from the city. They're not actually planning on doing something here anymore. Because it sounds like they've been tracked.
You might be able to make that assumption, yeah. Whatever they were planning has at least changed.
It's changed, and it sounds like it's changed as a delay, not as the plans have been moved up, the plans have been pushed. Because people are seeming impatient.
He did say that things have changed for the better.
For the better, which is also concerning. And that could have something to do with something we did. We don't know. Okay, cool. If I listen a little longer, can I figure out if the different voice I heard was Bellinor?
Can I get you to roll another listen?
34.
My God, okay.
It's one more than last time.
For a while, you can't really discern any identities at all, but after a little bit, yes, you can surmise that the different voice that seemed to calm everybody down was Bellinor, and this is based on just context from other people talking and yada yada. It's really, it seems he is the head, asshole. Interesting.
Figuring out the way this place works.
Is there any more information you would like to try and garner?
Unless, if I stick around long enough, they're going to completely outline this plan for me. I think I'm all set.
I cannot believe that instead of doing blah blah blah,
we're going to have to
do blah blah
blah blah. Yeah, exactly. So
quiet, brother.
Knowing that the discussion, even amongst themselves, does seem to be fairly guarded, and it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to figure out anything else without like going in there and being like, so what's the plan?
Howdy, fellas, what's going on?
Hello, fellow children.
How do you do, fellow assholes?
He'll go and try to reconnect with people.
I would say it's probably likely that everybody split up and did their little shopping at the same time that you were listening into this. So it was all happening simultaneously. So as soon as you're done listening, everybody else is done shopping and everybody converges. Speaking of, is Brix getting anything?
Oh, absolutely. Brix is going to look for someone who's selling flatware or like a pottery vendor of some kind. Just mosey on up to their stall. Is there anything like that there?
In the bigger marketplace, which is a little bit to the east of where you guys are scoping out, there's one place that would immediately catch your eye. They have all manner of weird exotic goods, like the kind of thing where you see it and you're not immediately sure what its purpose is, but it looks fancy. But they do have like a number of pots, vases, plates, silverware, all kinds of shit. And it's all just laid out meticulously. It looks very organized, but it is an absolute clusterfuck of things.
She would definitely just sort of meander on over, eye over the wares. As soon as she sees a bowl that, is very particularly striking, I don't know what that is to Brix, but perhaps something that has an interesting glaze, or maybe it's one of those bowls. I wish I could remember what it's called, but it's like a Japanese art form when a bowl or a vase breaks and it's fixed with gold. So it has like a vein of gold in it.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something interesting and different. She would pick it up, turn it over in her paws and look at the maker's stamp on the bottom and weigh it. Like really, really trying to fucking judge this thing for its merits and make and things like that. And would try and signal whoever is running the stall, although I don't know if they're looking down at her like 2.5 foot height.
Well, okay, so the person running the stall, they have like a lot of the bowls and things are laid out on a mat in front of them.
Perfect.
And they're sitting cross-legged on the far side of the mat, wearing like a nice cowled hood cloak. And you have 3 options for fancy bowls.
Sick.
You find one that seems to be made of clay. It is painted. It's got a lot of greens, reds, and oranges.
Ooh.
The design on it would resemble something Aztec-y.
Interesting. Okay.
In the vein of what you were talking about with the repairing things with gold, there is one. And aside from the gold in the cracks and everything, it's largely got a lot of swirly patterns that kind of look like waves.
Ooh.
And then a lot of blues and whites. And the last one, the top of it is lined with silver, and it's very clearly from Munden, and it's got patterns depicting the symbols of all the gods.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Brix would definitely pick up the one with the gold vein and the wave swirlies and stuff.
Hey, so this bowl here, what's the deal with it? Is it fragile? Can I listen? I'm not a person who spends a lot of time in one place, so I gotta make sure that my goods are capable. So like if I were to drop this, and she like motions like she's gonna drop it, but she doesn't. Will it be able to take a little love? A little extra forceful love? And
she goes to like it's like she's dropping it. Or
if you were to wrap it, it should be fine to travel with.
She'll give it a ping to listen to its resonance, and she's just like, no, this isn't this one. She'll pick up the Mondin one, and she's just like, is this like a child's bowl? Like it's got all their cartoon characters on it. Does is this like a kid's cereal bowl? Did he get this in the cereal box? Is that what that is?
Well, I'm not sure what you mean, but surely it's never too early to introduce children to the word of the gods.
I'm just going to put this down.
No.
And then she'll pick up the first one, the one with the interesting glaze of greens and reds and oranges.
See this? This is a nice, the glaze on this thing. It's gorgeous. There's a lot of love and care, but not like not the this kind of love. And she makes like the dropping motion again, but like a lot of.
He looks notably less concerned about you motioning to drop this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the firing on this is gorgeous. How much? How much is this piece of work here?
I believe I'd be willing to part with that piece for, shall we say, 2 gold?
Oh, that's not... Okay, you know what?
She's taking out her little coin purse, and she's like, I'm going to be real with you. I thought you were going to say something ridiculous, and then I'd have to come back here and steal it, but we're good. You get me. All right. And she...
What?
You heard nothing. You saw nothing. Here's your gold. And she...
Roll a bluff.
What? God damn it.
Oh, dear.
What?
Oh, Brix's bluff isn't great. That's a 15. I rolled really well, but her bluff sucks.
It's fine. So when you say you heard nothing...
Yeah.
The vendor goes, all right, okay.
Great. So here's your money.
And she puts it on the blanket, and she's like, I'm paying for things. Not that he knows what that means.
Very good. Takes it happily.
Enjoy your other bowls that I guess you're going to sell and not really enjoy. Bye-bye.
And then...
Wait, would you like me to wrap it for you? He's holding like a sheet of paper.
Oh, no, I'm going to be wearing this home. Thank you.
And then she leaves.
On her head.
Yeah.
Like a kappa.
Very well. Do what you like. It is your bowl now, after all. Have a wonderful day.
Damn.
And may the gods' light shine upon you, my friend.
And howdy do to you too, buddy.
And she finger guns. Little tiny paw finger guns.
What a funny little creature.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Wow. I ain't never seen shit like that before. You have a fancy new bowl of unknown origin.
Got pretty colors.
It does.
That was lovely. I'm so proud of you for buying that bowl.
Because, like, the whole plan was I was just going to have Brix scope out a bowl and then be like,
I'm not interested. What is this?
And then come back later, well, just steal it like an asshole. But it was reasonably priced.
There are also still 2 other bowls.
It's true.
But you literally just told that man that you were planning on stealing it, so if you stole one of the other ones, it would probably look a little suspicious.
Yeah, but the bluff worked. He didn't suspect anything.
I feel really bad for that man.
Come on. How could you suspect this face? Come on.
That
Too
is
many days out in the
undoubtedly
sun selling wares. His brain is cooked.
That's undoubtedly how Brix gets away with a lot of things.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Just being a cat.
Yeah.
God, remember that time when you were just chilling with the Emperor for a bit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like super wine drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I feel like I could have gotten away with just chilling with the Emperor had I not been like,
Okay, so we're here to like not kill you. It's cool, man.
Probably.
Yeah.
that one's
You
on
hadn't
me.
pulled the whole talkie thing.
Yeah.
I think you probably just could have chilled in there.
Good
Period.
kitty.
But then she would have had to put up with being pet the whole time.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah. We have to converge and, I don't know, maybe do a heist?
everybody comes back with a new item of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Will has a sword.
I do.
Oswalt has pants.
Yeah.
Art likes the pants.
Knack has a gourd. And Brix has a bowl.
We'll put it in a nice scabbard.
And Art has information.
That's his
Sure.
item.
Very good.
He acquired information.
You can't hold that. You got scammed.
How much did you pay for that?
Yeah, in your terms, I guess I would have stolen it. Because it was
Yeah.
free. So
So, what now, friends? What do you do?
Well, we need to be told these things probably, right? We need to be briefed because we are blissfully unaware of anything that Art has heard.
You come back. What's poppin'?
Art will say that he found out some information. Could I form a group chat with message? Or do I have to relay these things individually?
Form a
Well,
group
we're all
chat.
probably gonna gather.
Yeah, I was assuming that people come back at around the same time.
Yes, but he is not going to say it with his out loud words because we don't have a space to do that.
Oh, dear.
Well, can we not whisper weirdly in a corner?
You could use throne voice to, like, whisper something and make sure it goes in everybody's ear holes. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't think you would be able to form a group chat with message.
Form a group chat with message.
I
And you
just
hear
really liked the
notification
idea
sounds
of
in your
making
brain.
a group chat, but if you let me do this once, I will ask to do it again.
Yeah.
So I understand saying no outright.
Maybe we can figure out a way for you to do that, though.
Ooh.
Okay.
Later.
Okay. In that case, if you're saying throne voice may work, I don't have my spell sheet open. How much is throne? It's like 2.
It's not very expensive, no.
Yeah.
2 points only.
Art will gather everyone together and say, like, yeah, I found out some information. And as he keeps talking, you notice that it doesn't feel like it's coming from him anymore, but you are hearing it. Like, there's a very obvious, like, disconnect, almost like a lag, where he is, like, speaking directly in everyone's ears. And it's a little disconcerting. But that way he can actually, like, get you guys up to date without risking anyone hearing.
The entire time, Brix's ears are just doing the flicky. She does not care for it.
Every once in a while, it like drops out because he has to like recalibrate. Like it is a physical like
You're
manipulation
getting whacked.
of the air. So he's like, no, stop it.
You're dropping the connection and the throne voice, Brix. Stop doing that.
Knock it off.
Just in Brix's. Everyone else can just hear it.
Okay. And what is it that we learn exactly? Yeah, that these people were talking.
We learn that Bellinor is
was
here,
there.
that the plans, they say, have changed for the better, and that they were talking about disciples descending on us, which Art is also going to relay that he believes that they could be talking about paladins from Mondon, so we should be quick here as well and make our leave as quickly as we can.
Okay.
And that the Enlightenment will have to wait. That is a quote that he picked up that he's quite concerned about. Whatever they are planning seems to be called the Enlightenment.
The thing that I'm thinking of as Adam, not as Oswalt, is it? I feel like it still involves a bombing or something. It just, now that they know there's paladins on the way, they probably want to wait until there's paladins there so they can increase the quality of their kill count.
Increase the quality of the Enlightenment.
Yeah.
More enlightened.
Could be enlightening some heretics, as they would say.
Fucked up. Okay. Well.
And they didn't seem too concerned about the guy who hasn't shown up, huh?
Guess he wasn't important.
Yeah.
The bottom rung cultist.
But man, if they're giving their bottom rung cultist weird ass eyes that shit has seemed to crawl out of, that's concerning.
I have a feeling they all have those eyes, actually.
I'm very
I think that might just have to do with the whole like hive mind thing that they seem to have going on somehow. I think it's just a product of whatever spell they're using to keep all these people brainwashed.
There's a couple of possibilities. I think the reason why they're not super concerned is because they might be the bombs, right? So there was no intention for them to survive this shit anyway. And with the eyeball thing being what it is, they, again, might have seen me disintegrate their boy's face. So.
Yeah.
Right. Now, what do we do about it, though?
That I don't know.
I have a couple of ideas.
How many more head melting spells you got there, bud?
As many as you need, my friend.
Cool.
I thought we weren't condoning that kind of behavior.
Yeah, it was sarcasm, but he's drunk, so.
I am significantly less drunk than I was, but also, I'm not here to argue morals, but the enlightening sounds bad. History of blowing stuff up, and I thought the whole killing thing was fine if it's in combat, so we can go knock on the door, announce our intentions, be like, hello, cloakmen, we're here to kill you, and then they can pull their weapons out, and we can have a good old-fashioned duke 'em out, and then get the fuck out of here.
So your plan is to just burst
walk
down
in the
their
front door.
Okay. Any other suggestions?
I feel like this is how that murder happened last night. We just walk into things with no plan and panic.
I think this is the plan, but I understand what you say.
Again, I'm not saying we shouldn't hurt anybody today. I'm just saying breaking down the front door is the worst idea we could possibly come up with.
I'm thinking it might be pertinent to try and get the private investigators. The people who are on the case of these bombings, we know we're a group of them. I think they think that these guys were doing it. So.
Get help.
We are criminals, though.
They don't.
We are on the run.
know them.
Well, they're private investigators.
This is Munden, but it's not Munden. It's not the city. Word does not travel fast around these parts. Until someone from the city shows up, we're just as good as everyone else.
Where y'all standing right now?
Not in the alleyway I was in, because that's where the body is, if I remember correctly.
I think we were at the market, right?
We were around the market, but I would say like maybe we peeled off, up here near this tavern into a little alley or something.
Okay.
We're not talking about this in the middle of the market.
No, not in front of the place in question.
No.
Fair enough.
Standing in the worst spot.
Yeah, no, we're not sitting talking about these guys like within earshot of where they are. No. I'm going to say that we thought enough about that.
All right.
Well, okay. Brix, what do you think?
I mean, I would say maybe, I found that little sneaky way into their clubhouse. Maybe we take the sneaky way in and surprise them. That's kind of, sneaking in and surprising.
That's a good idea.
Question. Would I fit through that little tunnel?
I think everybody would. It was too big for Brix. She had to struggle to climb. So I think it would be made for medium-sized people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was more that Brix had only lifted like one floorboard.
Oh.
We'd have to lift significantly more floorboards to get in on the one side.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I hadn't wanted to go in, because Art's not a stealthy boy and we don't know if that guy lived above it or something. And we would have just gone in and just and like the guy would have come down and been like, what the fuck are you guys doing in my shop?
It's fair.
Well, it seems that we have 3 plans and an impasse.
Well, we can combine them.
Oh?
Just because we sneak in doesn't mean we can't get assistance.
Okay.
I helped catch that burglar the other day. I might be able to just talk to them. As far as they know, I've done nothing untoward while I've been here.
Okay.
I'm also very good at lying to people.
Great.
Art, why are you built like this?
Now.
What happened to you?
I would ask who hurt you, but we know now.
Question.
You came to your home country and everything changed. All the rules went out the window.
He did one crime. To be fair, it was a big crime.
Then the crimes never stopped.
They just keep coming, and they don't stop coming.
Boy, howdy.
Plan is to get 2 private investigators to come into this place.
I assume the private investigators might have pull with the law enforcement
Okay.
of the city.
Presumably, it was a bunch of guards and then the detective. You would have to assume that if they didn't have any pull, the guards wouldn't let them around the crime scene, right?
It's true.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure if there's talk of bombings, they're wanting to cut them off before their next move.
Yeah, you got something to say?
Yeah. Look, obviously, I don't have as much experience doing all this as you guys, but from the sounds of what Art was saying, it sounded like they were planning to leave pretty quick. So, I don't know.
I'm saying I think we should do this right now.
Okay.
So Lyrian's on my side. Let's go fight him.
You think that the police
That's
are not going...
what I said.
You think that they're not going to solve it quick enough for them not to run away. That's what you think.
He thinks we should let them run away.
I just mean whatever we decide should be quick, right?
He's sitting here doing his little
The
little finger
together.
thing.
The fingertips together.
I don't know. I mean, if they leave, is that really so bad? Then we can just kind of. I mean, it is, right? It's bad. It's bad. It would be bad.
Well, it only depends if you give a shit about other people dying, really, Larian.
I do. I don't know what I would do. It's like, God, I don't know. I don't even know who they are.
I mean, at least hopefully this can help make sense of the situation we're in a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's my 2 cents. Is just that they're leaving, so something needs to happen.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
We know where the investigators are. We know where the guard is.
I think
we could get
that some of us should stay behind in case they actually somehow manage to leave before your investigator friends can do anything about it. And then you can go sweet talk them into doing whatever you want them to do to fix this. Maybe that's a plan.
Okay.
Yay, nay?
Yeah.
I guess
I'm up
this
for
is
it.
a democracy, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be because history states that we'll just go off and do our own thing if we don't reach an agreement. So.
Yeah.
Cool. Art nods and starts walking back towards the inn.
Okay.
Is anyone coming with him or?
Oswalt.
I mean, yeah, I guess Brix will join because she knows
Yeah.
where everything is. No, wait, no. Sorry.
Brix should stay because
Yes.
that's where everything
Okay.
is.
You should probably be you're the only one who can stealth proper. You should probably go back into the thing and I don't know, maybe scope out the place from under there.
I don't think she can get through the secret passageway right now.
Oh,
because
damn.
I assume the very popular seltzer bar will be open right now.
But it's first thing in the morning.
That's true.
Would a sparkling ale place be open first thing in
Probably
the morning? I mean, I guess it depends on how much of a drunk this guy is, too.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Gilbert himself.
I guess we can't all be loitering around the place, though. Around the, abandoned shop, sparkling ale place, because it's going to be super suspicious.
Sparkling ale.
So,
I'm so tempted for Art to pretend to be a paladin.
But Oswald should stay because I know he is okay with killing people if it comes down to that. So I understand why he wants to stay in case that something needs to be done.
Oswald will post up. He's itching for a fight.
Is Will gonna go with Art then?
Look, I don't know. Okay,
no one has to come with him.
Yeah, like I look mildly human and I know I can talk really good, but like, is it gonna be any better if I show up like what am I? Yeah, I am the bodyguard. I saw everything. I don't know.
I don't know.
Theoretically, as long as I don't roll a 1, the negotiations will go very well.
My only thing is that if there's too many of us just like loitering around the place, it's also gonna be weird, right?
Then
Like
split
Knack
yourselves up.
And Oswald and Brix and B all like posing in the streets around the place, just watching.
It sounds like there's 3 places where people want to be going right now, right?
Right.
The inn, the sparkling ale place, and the abandoned shop.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you can go talk to the guards and then we can do 2 and 2.
Okay. Art will take Larian with him so that Larian is not getting in combat.
Yes.
Okay.
You should definitely take Larian because he looks normal as well, which helps. So
yes.
Yeah, he looks like a good boy. I'm sure that will have some sway with the police.
Oh wow, you look like a good boy.
What do you need, good boy?
What can I do for you, good boy?
Sounds weirdly sexual, actually, for some reason.
Why are you talking to me like this, man?
I give up. Actually, let's go kill the cultists. I don't
want to deal with these cops.
We're gonna go get the guard. You keep an eye on everything here.
Okay.
Art leaves.
Okay. There he goes. Well, you can't make a cat go anywhere. So, Brix, where would you like to be?
Well, I mean, I gotta do a sneak. That's kind of my thing, you know. I guess I'm gonna stay here and sneak in eventually. I mean, the place it doesn't look like it's bumping right now, so maybe we could sneak in now.
To be fair, when Brix snuck in the first time, she put the floorboard back, but she didn't reattach it.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It will be easier this time around. Knack, how about you stay with her? Yes?
I can look after.
Okay.
I can sneak.
Yes.
I'll make sure that Brix doesn't get into any trouble.
Wait.
Knack nudges you.
You can trust us.
God, we don't even know about that.
No.
We don't even know that you two can't be trusted together.
Yeah, but Oswald is also drunk, so I mean, I have no good options. I know you will be alright.
I would say he's more buzzed than drunk at this point. He's coming down.
Good.
Okay, so Will and Oswald are kicking around the marketplace.
I'm gonna go with him to wherever the empty.
Okay, yeah, that's right at the marketplace. Knack and Brix are slightly southward and are hanging out at Gilbert's Sparkling Ale.
Yes.
Loitering outside.
Maybe Knack's gone in for a bevy. You don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
She can sneak in and he can, pretend to be in having some nice drinks.
Yeah, I'll
and just
keep them
making
busy.
sure she's all right.
If it's open. If it's not
If
open.
it's open.
The fuck they're breaking
If
in.
at some point we need a distraction, I can always bust out the old faithful.
Yeah.
To an elephant.
The old faithful elephant.
Elephant time. And nobody knows what happened. Pretty good.
Benny Hill music starts playing and Knack starts running around the streets as a dog and all these people are chasing him.
Get that fucking dog!
Yeah.
Dog's back.
Hey, it's that fucking dog again.
That dog that's bombing places.
That dog's a criminal.
Dog is prime suspect.
That sploding dog.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantasy world. You never know. Could happen.
It's true. I mean, we have a cat in our party who is a criminal.
Exactly.
Howdy, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out on this episode of Stumble Quest with us. The theme is Struttin by Louie Zong, with other music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. This is a bi-monthly podcast twice a month, and we will see you in 2 weeks on April 12th. If you're hankering some additional StumbleQuest goodies in the meantime, you can head over to StumbleQuest.com where we have information about the show, cast, and characters. You can also find us at StumbleQuest on Twitter. And if you're feeling a bit more sociable, you can join our show Discord, and the link is in the description. 5-star rating and reviews help the show so much, but, can't discount word of mouth, so if you've already helped us out with one, we surely wouldn't mind the other. If you have a couple extra gold pieces in your coin pouch this month, why don't you stop on by patreon.com/StumbleQuest. One of our tiers gets you entry into a play-by-post game run by Rosemary, exclusive to patrons, and I hear there is a new squad starting up soon, so this would be a prime time to get on in there. Speaking of patrons, there are some patrons I would love to say thank you to. Thank you to Andy Animates, Crispy, Eldritch Pixel, Elfheim, John Brideham, Lemon Wiki, Mad Hatter Plush Artist, Mr. Peacher, Mike Provenzano, Shaz Hands, Striker, The Tommynator, Will the Smoshy, and Zolt. Thank you all so much. Your support helps us bring you a new episode every 2 weeks. This episode was edited by myself, Allie, at You See the Hat on most socials. And tune in next time, folks, when a cat and an elephant walk into a bar. It's not a setup. That's just what's going to happen.